And welcome everyone to Blaugrana Planet, welcome back to a new video, and today we are gonna be revising the Spotify deal because Football Club Barcelona has finally announced the very much awaited agreement between the club and Spotify, the biggest streaming platform in the world. Is gonna be the new sponsor of Football Club Barcelona. Today we're also gonna be talking about Kessie, because the agreement is sealed. Kessie is going to be a new Football Club Barcelona player next season, and the deal is very interesting. We will revise the deal as well. Also good news, Ansu Fati. Tick tack, the clock is ticking for Ansu Fati as he will be back with the squad very soon. Therefore, without further ado, let's get on starting to speak about the deal between Spotify and Football Club Barcelona. Guys, this is a historical deal. This is one of the greatest deals that have ever happened in the world of football. Barcelona are linked to one of the most known platforms in the world, Spotify. There's also a very interesting economical agreement, because the agreement will be a total of 4 years. And in these 4 years, Spotify will be paying 68 million euros per season. Yes, 68 million euros per season. That's a total of 280 million euros. The numbers are not official, obviously, because Football Club Barcelona announced the partnership. They didn't announce the numbers. That is something obviously private. But the leaks are coming from El Mundo Deportivo. There's very interesting deals. Obviously, they are getting the front from the male and the female first team. And also they're going to be getting the training kit. In the official announcement of Football Club Barcelona, it doesn't specify if it's going to be the front or the back of the training kit. But it does specify that the agreement of the front shirt of the male and women team is going to be for 4 years, and the training kit is going to be for 3 years. Okay, so 3 years for the training, 4 years for the male and female first kit. Interesting. I like the deal, although the deal is not yet finalized. You know why? Because there's a final agreement between the club and Spotify, but this agreement needs to be subject of a meeting. And the meeting is the Extraordinary Delegate Members Assembly. Basically, as you guys know, the club is owned by the club members. I am a member, my friend is a member, No Camp No is a member. There's all these members around. We own the club. So we are gonna be deciding if this deal goes through or not, okay? Obviously, Laporta and company, they have worked their best in order to get the best deal possible. And a few delegates, right? So I'm not going to be able to vote, but there's going to be an electronic vote on April the 3rd, okay? So April 3rd, there's going to be an electronic vote where delegates, basically, there's going to be one person, which is going to represent, I don't know, maybe 10,000 members. And these delegates are going to be deciding if this deal goes through or not. Everything indicates that the deal will go through, okay? But as you guys know, as we own the club, the members own the club, we have the final decision. Maybe we can take this down, who knows? We won't, because the deal is amazing. The deal is really good. Also, as you guys know, the name of the stadium will be changed, as Spotify is also getting the title rights of the stadium. The stadium will be called Spotify Camp Nou, and in fact, the announcement, the official announcement of Football Club Barcelona, the official statement, doesn't specify the years in which the stadium is going to be called Spotify Camp Nou. We know 4 years for the male and female kits, and 3 years for the training kit, but it doesn't specify the years of the stadium, the title rights of the stadium, but instead it says, the agreement will continue over ambitious redevelopment of the Camp Nou site. Obviously, we know that we are doing some works and possibly they're gonna get an allowance of a few more years for the works. It makes sense. It makes sense. So guys, let me know what you guys think about Spotify. I personally use Spotify. I think it's a pretty interesting deal. I'm excited about the deal. Why not? Spotify is something that a lot of people know, and it's a positive link between the club and Spotify, and we can get actually some good image. I'm very happy about the deal, so congratulations to all culés. We will have Spotify being represented. By the way, we don't know yet how the design will look, okay? So right now we can do edits, but we don't know yet how the design will look. Anyways, moving on to my man Kessie, Frank Kessie. The deal is pretty much done, as announced and leaked by Gerard Romero via Gigantes. And Kessie is an amazing signing. You know why? Because he's coming in for free. According to Transfermarkt, okay, the player is valued at 45 million euros. 45 million euros. This man is coming in for free. No signing bonus. No signing bonus. No. He's coming in for free. Although he's getting a good salary, okay? He's going to be getting 6.5 million euros per season, and he's going to be signing for 4 years. For the guys who don't know Kessie is a holding midfielder, so he plays in the defensive midfielder position, and he has a lot of mobility. This guy is like a Pedri of the holding midfielder position. It's amazing. Kessie is an incredible signing. He's 25 years old, and he's coming from Ivory Coast, and he played in the Italian league most of his career. He played for Atalanta, he played for AC Milan, he played for Cesna. Well, he's grown up in Italy. I guess he speaks Italian very well. And pretty much because there is no signing bonus, this translates in high wages, right? Probably the same thing for Christiansen, who's also going to be arriving next summer. These guys are going to be getting about 6 million per year. And that is probably after tax, before tax. After tax would mean that the club would be paying 12 million euros. I believe that these numbers are after tax. Before tax, man, I forgot. It's a bit confusing. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, he's gonna be coming, holding midfielder. Welcome, Frank Kessie, legend of this club. Can you be a legend or no? We will see. Moving on to Ansu Fati. This man is a living legend of the club. He already holds some records. Ansu Fati, the only problem is that slightly injury prone, the guy, but he's going to be coming back. The good news is that he is going to be coming back in about 2-3 weeks. He's going to be starting to train with the group and possibly starting to get a few minutes. The club is not going to be rushing the player, although his environment and himself, are very hopeful to have some minutes in this end of the season and probably contribute to the Europa League, to the end of the Liga. Pretty much, he's anxious to play. Ansu Fati is an incredible player and we all want him to play. But the club is going to take zero risk with Ansu Fati. Zero risk. Ansu Fati, don't worry. We're waiting for you. But the first thing is your health. Get healthy, my friend. Get healthy, because we want the best for you, Ansu Fati. So, therefore, no worries, no pressure, Ansu Fati. So, guys, what do you guys think about the Spotify deal? What do you think about Kessie? I think it's a magnificent signing, Frank Kessie. And also, I think there is something interesting to talk about. La Liga published the fact that Barcelona is minus 144 million in terms of the fair play, financial fair play. We will make a video on this, okay? But just let me give you an insight, and this is a reason why you should subscribe to Blaugrana Planet, because we don't only read the headlines, I could be reading the headlines like many other YouTubers do, like the Twitter just read headlines. We don't read headlines, guys. We give the insights, okay? So I want to make a full video about this financial fair play minus 144 million euros and what does it mean. But basically, the Spotify agreement is going to help us get back to positive. Being minus, it means that right now we cannot make a signing. No signings. But believe me, Joan Laporta is working for it. And if you subscribe to the channel and smash the like button right now, very, very soon you will understand what's going on with the financial fair play of Football Club Barcelona. Therefore, thank you everyone for joining the live stream today. Make sure to smash the like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you get notified as soon as I release my next video. And as I always say, Visca el Barça, Visca Catalunya, Spotify, and Kessie, welcome to Barcelona, and see you in the next video. Vamos Barça. By the way, el clásico, very soon. Tic tac.